So when did you decide to give up teaching though and just do comedy? That obviously was always your dream?
It was always my dream. It was what I was working hard at. And
Yeah.
I was already a young father. And I had my daughter was already 6 months old. And you know, I lived an hour outside of Manhattan. There's Jenny right there. And I was living an hour outside of Manhattan in my hometown of Long Beach, New York. And it was a real struggle to be able to get to the clubs and then come back and so on. And then my wife, Janice, will be married 51 years in June,
Wow.
said, I'm going to go back to work. I'm going to go back to work. She had a really good job at a assistant to the dean of theater at a junior college on the island. And we had health benefits. And she said, you know what? You take care of Jenny all day. I'll come home from the school around 5, hand her off, do whatever you have to do, and go into the city and become the comedian I know that you can be. And it was the greatest gift of her selflessness as a young mother with a 6-month-old to trust me. And I was Mr. Mom way before it was popular. You know, so this was 1973 and a little bit. And was really, I look at it as a real turning point in my life, not only as a father, but as a human being.
Yeah.
Because it gave me perspective on what we're here for and what you're responsible for. And to love someone so selflessly and take care of her and make sure that she's healthy and happy and educated, and even in those early days, and it forever bonded us. I mean, it was a really great, important time in my life.
Wow, and what an amazing, I mean, now congratulations, by the way, 51 years, that's insane in any environment, but especially in the entertainment industry, that's kind of unheard of. So that's amazing, but I guess the lesson there too is just the support was, you know, always there, and the partnership was always there. Do you think that that's basically how it's lasted so long? What's your advice for staying married 51 years?
Have a girlfriend.
Oh, you know what? That's
The thing
awesome.
is that, Kelly, that we laugh, we joke, we still learn from each other. We still love being together. This year was such a test of that. I mean, I've been in this chair since last March 12th, basically. And we just have so much fun and keep discovering new things about each other. And I think that's the most important thing, is to still always be curious and find out more about each other.
Yeah. Oh, well, you are lucky. That's a beautiful relationship that you've had. Yep, I'm still here, just waiting for you to subscribe. If you don't, I'll be trapped in this box forever.